Welcome to Cire Kids Hub. I'm Holly from the Wombat Room at Mount Evelyn Cire Children's Services. I'm going to be doing story time today, but first I'd like to do my acknowledgement to country. So we at Cire would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Wurundjeri people, and pay our respects to past, present and emerging elders. Hello land, hello sky, hello friends, hello me. Today's story is Shh, Don't Wake the Baby. At Mount Evelyn Cire Children's Centre, we've had a lot of babies start in our nursery room, the koala room, and we've been reading this story to our kinders, to our older children, to make sure that they know it's quiet during sleep time. Do you have a little baby brother or sister at your house that you have to be quiet around too? Oh, Mummy's always saying shh or daddy. Let's read this story. Shh, don't wake the baby. In amongst the shady trees and close by the waterhole, Mummy Elephant had just got her new baby off to sleep. Now, little elephant, she said to her son, please be very quiet this afternoon so you don't wake the baby. Little elephant loved his mummy and wanted to be good. Okay, Mummy, I'll be quiet, he said, and gave her a big kiss and ran off to find something quiet to do. Little elephant wasn't known for being quiet. He could make a big hubba-boo, loo, doing even the smallest thing, so he'd crash through the forest and trample down the undergrowth and generally make an awful, joyful din. Giraffe stretched down her long neck and said, shh, don't wake the baby. Can you see all the animals here? We have a giraffe, a monkey, a bird. What's this one? An elephant. We have another monkey. What's this one down here? Do you know what this one could be? How about we find out? Thanks for reminding me, whispered little elephant, and he tiptoed on his way so carefully that he didn't break a twig. That's better, said Giraffe kindly, and went back to her lunch. The forest was quiet once again. Of all his favourite things to do, bathing in the waterhole was little elephant's best. So at the water's edge, he didn't stop to think. He just dived in a huge splash, then a noisy, sucked up trunkful of cool, muddy water and poured it all over his head. What bliss! But Hippo, amongst others, was not impressed. Shh, don't wake the baby, she glared at him. Oh dear, is little elephant being a bit too loud for his baby brother? Whoops, said little elephant, I need to find a quieter way of getting clean. He climbed out of the water and had a quiet shower instead of a noisy bath. Once he was clean, little elephant was envious. So he rushed to his favourite tree and took a huge trunkful of sweet, juicy leaves. Yum, he slurped, and pulled down another branch, making the whole tree shake and shudder. He had no idea that he was making a big noise, but he was. Grandpa Monkey scowled and hissed at him. Shh, you'll wake the baby, you know. I'm just eating like everyone else, pleaded little elephant. But you are bigger and messier and noisier than everyone else, said the monkey crossly. Then, seeing that little elephant was truly upset, he and the other monkeys showed him how to eat more quietly. Sometimes you just need to be shown how to do it, don't you? Little elephant was miserable. He couldn't do any of his favourite things without being noisy, and he had never had so many telling offs in one day. He gave a big sigh and settled down to consider how unfair it all was. Can you see him? He's a bit sad because he can't do his activities he normally does. All of a sudden, he got a funny feeling in his trunk. It was a bit of a tickle. Or was it a bit more of a sniffle? Little elephant blinked and shook his tickly trunk from side to side. Something's going to happen, he thought, and it isn't going to be quiet. He gave a gasping, helpless snort and achoo! Oh dear. Do you think that's quiet? He's just sneezed on all of the other animals. Poor animals. You've woken the baby, groaned Mummy Elephant. Flowers and leaves fluttered down around them. One flower landed in baby's cradle. All of the other animals held their breath, waiting for her to scream. Do you think he's woken the baby? Let's have a look. But baby just giggled. Phew, said little elephant. You see the baby elephant there and Mummy Elephant? And there's the noisy elephant. The end. So the baby wasn't sad in the end. The baby was giggling. The baby must have woken up. But we have to remember to be quiet sometimes when the baby's sleeping. Okay. Thank you. Bye.